Hello, hello, hello. I don't know why my picture look like it's dim, but hello, everybody. Listen, tonight gonna be a lot of different than any other nights. Um, I'm trying to get it all together because tomorrow would be my daughter's. If she was still living, tomorrow will be her birthday, her 31st birthday, but she didn't make it to see it. So, I'm gonna try to be just keep my emotions together. I've been doing great so far. I went and got her picture blowed up. This is her, but I got it in a bigger way. And we normally on her B days, we normally sing. So I have a playlist that's playing, but it's a song that I found. That's my girl. That I miss her so bad, y'all. Like tomorrow is probably gonna be a real depressing day. Hi, Joseph. How you doing, Mr. Thompson? Tomorrow probably be a whole it might be emotional for me. I don't know yet, but I know that I'm thinking about her a whole bunch. So I went and blowed her picture up. It got a little something up there. I gotta get her frame for it. This was my everything. I put a lot into her, but and this is the reason why I am doing well. I am doing well. I am. I am really doing well. I'm holding up really great. But I want to talk about this. Okay, she's a very beautiful girl. You can see that she kept herself up and all that extra stuff. But I want to say something about this. Her skin is beautiful. She's beautiful. She was beautiful. But when vulnerability hurt, she got her heart broke when her father passed away 10 years ago. And she stayed with it. And she was like, I never lose another parent ever, ever, ever. And it hurt her so bad. And even though I poured into her with a broken heart, no matter what you do, some people can't handle pain. No matter how strong you teach them to be, no matter how strong I taught her to be, spiritual pain is a real pain to wrestle with. So the night is dedicated to her. I don't think I probably will do a live tomorrow night, because I really want to get my head together with her. But I have a real good live tonight. It's gonna be amazing. I got so much to say, but I'm gonna give it all that I got tonight. And I want to talk about why is many sparing the narc's feelings when the narc ain't sparing your feelings. And I want to run that down because spiritual abuse is one of the hardest abuse to get by because your spirit is broken from childhood. I mean, your childhood, everybody didn't come up in a bad childhood. Everybody's childhood wasn't bad because you got some children that just is abusive to their parents. Unbelievable, but it's true. So every child didn't come up where the parent didn't love them or the parent didn't pour into them, because I poured into my kids a lot. I showed them what compassion was. I showed them what empathy was, understanding, love, all that. I gave my kids all that. But guess what we have to do? We all have to wrestle against principalities, no matter what. We have to wrestle with them in some type of way, right? So when you get hurt by somebody you think you love or somebody that you put your all into, and then they come with this fishy foolishness. I don't say BS. BS is, y'all know the word. I flip BS into Satan's bull. So I don't say BS. I just flipped it today. I was like, I ain't gonna say that. It's Satan's bull. So when people come into your life, you ain't got to say, "Oh, you think you BSing me?" No, you Satan's bull. So what do a bull do? A bull target red. A bull target people. Satan targets us, and he used us against us real bad. I mean, there is no the modern love is old. Like I can't do the modern love, texting, websites, dating apps. Man, we're not used to that kind of stuff. We're used to communication. If a man like a woman, that man gonna let it be known. I never dealt with people that secretly hid stuff. I mean, in relationships. Now, family hide everything. They be lying big time. But when you get in a relationship, I'm not used to men holding back or a man like a woman. that man scared to approach the woman. You got to go through the phone texting and all. I ain't that type of woman. If you like me, tell me we can get it on, like, learn each other, feel each other, talk to each other. But this stuff has gotten out of control, y'all. This long distance relationships. Who does long distance relationships? They ain't gonna work. You don't know what that person doing in their city, and that person probably don't know what you're doing in your city. Everything now is through a telephone, through AI, through Siri, programming. We don't even remember numbers. The computer world has really taken over, or the technology has really taken over our feelings. Like, not mine, but a lot of people. I tell anybody, I don't do the phones. I can't stay on the phone and conversate for hours, and I can't do it. I give it all I got by talking to everybody on social media. This is uncomfortable, but I know it got to be done. And I know that God chose me to do this. And I know that I had to learn. It took me 5 years to get live on YouTube. I was posting videos, but I was like, I'm posting anything. I really did. I just jotted up there, here, here, here. But when you're going through healing, you can't let that narc come back in, stop your progress, because Satan knows how long it takes you to draw back. Satan knows how long it takes before you forget about that person. So narcs don't do it that way. Narcs time you. Narcs have come if they ghost you. I'm talking about ghosting right now. Just say, y'all, this is a song I found tonight. I want y'all to listen to it really good. Let me get out. I just found it. If y'all know anything about Aretha Franklin, I never listened to her too much. I just start listening to her through my playlist because a lot of songs got a lot of meaning to it. But I found this song today going through my daughter's playlist and then listening to whatever they had, to give you. But this song just come right up on me. Wait a minute. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. All right. Hold on. I want y'all to listen to it. This is a beautiful song though. Wait a minute. I got it wrong. Hold on, y'all. Where did I keep that song at? Give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me pull it up. This is a beautiful song. I thought it was so beautiful. Give me a minute. There we go. I have to find it, y'all. This song is by Aretha Franklin and George Benson. Yo, this is a beautiful song. I don't know if you know it. It's Hey, Love All the Hurt Away. This is a beautiful song. I've been listening to it today. Listen to it. If y'all know it, then you understand what I'm saying. And this is how the North get a lot of people when they get in that bedroom with them. That's why you got to discipline your cookie jar and you got to discipline them breadsticks. I don't care what size you got. It don't matter. A reflection of pain. Somebody made you cry over and over again. The North, it sniffs for pain. Listen now. I'm going somewhere with this song. I do not own the copyrights. Let me throw that out there. I am nowhere near Aretha Franklin. Said created a fair for all seasons. Cause I'm karaokeing right now, y'all. So I'm learning it. We finally remember the rainbow. I'll karaoke bad, y'all. So don't come for my voice. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't come for me. Said mend all the cracks in our heart. Just love all the hurt away. Love all the hurt away. It's a beautiful song, but you gotta listen to the words. Okay. Say, woman, you are the things that I hope for and pray for. Love, and I'm happy like never before. I don't know how it go, but I'm listening. Say, you be my strength and a shoulder to lean on. Now listen to the song. It's very beautiful. Easy to fall in love with. Now I'm gonna stop it there for a second. Now the song is beautiful. The song is very beautiful, and it's "Love All the Hurt Away" by Aretha Franklin and George Benson. Now you heard how beautiful and emotional that song is, right? Check it. Now when the Narc know that you're vulnerable, and that song is a prime example for how y'all in y'all broken situations when somebody come in, you're already vulnerable. You're already there. You're already to that vulnerable point anyways because you never heal from who hurt you in your innocent stage. So as we don't understand the spiritual, I would have never understood the spiritual side if God never came and rescued me. I would have never, I probably would have been a full-blown narc myself. All honesty, I would never lie to y'all. I can't lie to y'all. But when you get emotional like that and that narc come into your life and you're very vulnerable, you're very broken, and you just need somebody to love the hurt away, sexual contact is what the narc wants. So you're vulnerable, you're crying, and the narc listening to you, and you're on their shoulder, y'all kissing, y'all doing whatever, and there it is, boom. You're giving up your cookie jar, and he giving up his breadstick, and you in there hurting, and they making this passionate love to you, loving all your hurt away, filling up all the cracks in your heart, your spiritual heart. Then boom, they finish after they finish, you best to believe it. I'm here to tell you. They don't have no more feeling. That contact was to break you. Now your emotions is wide open because now y'all done came flesh to flesh. They done anchored your mind. They done got your mind going rewind. That's why a lot of people can't get out of these situations. That's why y'all sit there and wait on them, or you sit there and you cry about them, or you sit there and you're texting yourself to death, or you're looking at their social media, or you're running after them, or you're going to friends, or you're going to family about where they at, where their whereabouts, what they doing. I'm in love. You're not in love. You open up another wound and it rip you to stress because that toxic person know by your actions, by your talk, you're gonna tell them automatically how you heard it. That's gonna just happen because you meeting this new person, they coming in, they getting data to hurt you, and you giving data because you want to love them, because you don't know no other way but to show love to anybody. You got to put an ice box around your hearts right now because we are in a crucial hour where anybody can come in with tricks on you, giving you treats, which your treats is you're not disciplining your girl, your woman, whatever you call her, your cookie, whatever, your oven, whatever. You're not disciplining. Us as women supposed to have some type of control over our girl. Your girl, your beautiful girl. You don't give that out to everybody. You just don't throw it all away because you're vulnerable, you're aching, you're hurting. That's when you actually supposed to go into hermit mode, isolation, put do not disturb. If you got to walk around with your shirt with a shirt on saying do not disturb my groove. I'm in healing process. I don't care who see you in healing process because if you let that narc come back in and stop your healing, now you're going right back to square one. And when they do come into your life, how do they come into your life? They come in with some gifts, some roses, something you've been asking for. They coming in with smell goods like their favorite cologne or her favorite perfume, something that always attracted you. You got to learn to ignore that kind of stuff. You got to go away. Sometimes you got to move away from the north. You got to move into another town. Put in some work. Every day you wake up, you pull that anchor up because they're anchoring your mind. It ain't the person, it's the principalities on that person that have not healed. And you're not healed because you haven't isolated and got all the healing out of, I mean, all the unhealed things that hurt you spiritually out of you. So both of you broken. One is vulnerable and one is just in full blown, I'm ready to tear up everything in this whole wide world. That's why toxic people have many different homes that they can go to. Mama, If me and mama using each other, mama needs son, son need mama need daughter, daughter need mama. So when they get under these situations, what do they do? Soon as you stand up to them, I don't need you. Who you? I ain't want you anyways. Ain't nobody gonna want you because they know that they made a dent, another dent in your heart, your spiritual heart. Now your spiritual heart get ready to affect your physical heart. See, we got two sides to us. We don't have just one side. This shell is not our real side. Our real side is within the shell, the unseen part of us. When your heart get broken and you get into a relationship where you can't discern the person, right? You going wide open, blinded. So you got to give yourself time, even though me, if I got friends, I talk to people for 6 months or better, because in those 6 months they're gonna show you what they're made of. A narc can't go but so long. So if in 6 months, that's gonna tell you, and it's going to tell them what you made of and what they're made of. You just don't go jumping in no bedroom, because that's where they want you at. They want you in that bedroom. They want to come in your house and leave all kinds of principalities and discern, I mean, and them unclean spirits. And you can't discern it because you're broken. You're distracted. You're just looking for somebody to take that pain off of you real quick. No, don't do it that way. Heal. You can't jump into another relationship just because the North. I did it. I'm telling y'all because I've been there. But I didn't play that crying game. I mean, toxic people couldn't deal with me. They couldn't stand me. Them men was liking me. I was like, oh no, they think they getting me in a bedroom. Meet me such and such. All right, I'll be there. What time you want me to show up? Show up at 8:30. They were sitting wherever they were sitting by themselves at 8:30. I'm not gonna come and I know meet me at the hotel. Meet you at the hotel. You know what they do in hotels? You trying to get me in the bedroom. See, you got to really actually discern what they're telling you. A man or a woman. A woman can drag a man down. Come on, I like her booty. You can tell what a man like on you because they'll look right at you. You got to see where their eyes go. If a man like a girl booty, he gonna look right at her booty. If a woman like a man booty, she gonna look right at his booty or look right in his front of him. Principalities have a way of how they're going to tell you through their eyes. If they like your breast, they're going to look right at your breast. If they like your waist, whatever they like, your lips, your nose, whatever on you, they're going to look at it. They are attracted to our flesh. Satan wants to be human. He can't be human. He's an angel. Angels can't be human and humans can't be angels. That's not how it's designed. And if you read the word, you will know this. But a lot of you don't want to read the word because y'all trying to heal yourselves. I'm going to therapy. It's cool to go to therapy. Don't get it twisted. If you want to go to therapy, go. I've never been to therapy for none of my pain. I will come and isolate. Before I knew I was chosen, I will isolate because see, I've been in survival mode all my life. All my life, from a kid to now, I've always been in survival mode. So when people hurt me, I know how to go in hermit mode, go back in my shell, and go ahead and let that pain burn. I mean, it burns. I'm not going to tell y'all it don't burn, but I'd rather for it to burn than allow that toxic person to come back in my life and turn me back to square one. So when you putting in work, you can't let that same one that broke you come back in. They're not coming back in to fix you. They're coming back in to tear you down even more. So as women, we are vulnerable. I can talk vulnerability now because I gave up that masculine energy because I'm a woman. I now live my womanality. I put that as a word. I actually live as a female now. I don't fight. I don't fuss. I never did do the fussing. I did do a lot of fighting, but fussing, that was not me. What are we exchanging words for? I mean, people does, you this, you that, you this, you an alcoholic, words that people do call out. Sin is sin. Sin is nothing but sin. Ain't no big sin, ain't no little sin. Sin is sin, and we all have sinned. We all have fell short. We all never prayed to God. And if you did pray to God, you still gonna sin because guess what? Sin is caught to all of us. So when you get down, oh, he say, I ain't no good. He say I'm ugly. Nobody don't want me. Nobody will never be with me. Of course, he or she gonna tell you that. because they don't want you to go nowhere, because they know when they get in another relationship, they need somebody to fall on. Y'all got to stop enabling these people. If they show you a lot out, you writing these red flags down for 6 months, study them for 6 months. Don't ain't no kissing, it ain't no touching, it ain't no nothing. What we doing? We ain't going in no bedroom anyhow. Nah, because y'all going in the bedroom unprotected. And now here go a baby. Now the baby got to be attached. Now baby mama, baby daddy drama. I never had that either. I ain't do that baby mama and baby daddy drama. I'm not with that. Well, I don't have my kid's father, so I definitely ain't got to worry about that. Which when he was living, we didn't play them games with each other. I'm not playing, oh, that's my baby daddy. That is so 12-year old. That is so a 15, 18, 20-year old mindset. No, we got to straighten up. We got to get better, because if we want to set an example for our younger generation, we got to get in tune. We can't show them that the computer is the right way, or texting on a phone. Hey, how you doing? That is high school stuff. We are grown adults. We supposed to act like it. I'm scared to love you. I'm scared to just give my whole self to you. Well, I'm scared to even let you in by being scared. So guess what we got to do? We got to block that. When somebody tell you they're afraid to love you, block that. I'm afraid to let you in because I know what you're going to do to me. You got to listen to the words that they say to you. You cannot play with them. You cannot spare their life, because they're not sparing your feelings. If they ghost you, they text you, and then you don't get another text until probably next week. Honey, every day should be critical for that narc to come back in your life. Every day is critical. Not okay. They didn't come back in a month. In a month, a month is a 1 month too long to allow somebody to be out your life and come back in your life and say, "Well, I just had to go get myself together." You have to do what now? I have to get myself together. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm together. I don't do the I'm not together. When they go away, they're not going away to get their self together. They're going to lay up in somebody else's chicken coop. That rooster is on the prowl. He looking for all the hens he can get. And y'all laying eggs that you're not ready for. You got to get better, because we are falling. Humanity, I look at TikTok, I look at all the social medias, I listen to a lot of stuff. And it's a lot of women that they want to be healed, but the way they heal is with bold words. I don't need a man. I don't need nobody in my life. I don't need, the heart is still bitter. The heart is still bitter because you can hear how they talk. I don't need this. I don't care. I'm good without a man. I'm good. I'm single. I got my own bread. I got my own home. But guess what? You can have all that, but one day you're gonna be so lonely. You're gonna be like, you're gonna need somebody. We were not put on this earth to be alone. We were put for man to have his one wife, and the wife had one husband. Now, when you do that girlfriend and boyfriend stuff, that was high school stuff. But when you get a certain age, boyfriend and girlfriend still, I know people that's in marriages, right? I mean, in relationships right now, been in relationships for 30 and 40 years and never married each other. That is a whole waste right there. And then he died. Then they thinking they're gonna get some property, or they think they're gonna get some money. You in the relationship for the wrong reasons right there. You don't have to go in no relationship wanting somebody money, or wanting gifts, or want somebody to pay all your bills. What happened if they can't do that no more? Then what's going to happen? What's going to happen with that situation because you went in the situation wanting money? Money? Money ain't going to help you love each other. Money is just a piece of paper that is supposed to help you get things in life. But people use money for the wrong reasons, to buy, to go out there and trick something, to go out there and buy addictions, to buy their money with addictions, hide their accounts, hide how much money they make, lie about how much money they make, taking other people's money. I mean, it's just so much being done with this thing called money. Money is not going to solve who you are. Money don't define what's going on with you. Money is just a cover up for a lot of people hurt and pain and trauma and shame and guilt. We got to get better. We are not purchased. We already purchased. We purchased with the blood. And I see a lot of people don't understand that because they're not in their spiritual side yet. I was one. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, okay, I knew this. I just found out about God Himself. He had to come to me Himself in spirit and wake me up. I didn't wake up because the world said go to church. I wasn't even going to nobody churches because if the pastor is acting like a life coach or the pastor is acting like a celebrity, I don't want no parts with that type of pastor because he don't know where he belongs. He don't know where he belongs. He out here trying to get a dollar, a quick dollar, want everybody to see him for a spotlight. See, I don't like the spotlight. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like a lot of people watching me, even though I'm an extrovert. But I'm gonna tell you, spotlighting on me, That's why I always say this is for God. Everything I do is what God changed me into, me converting from the Holy Spirit teaching me. I still got my fleshly ways because I'm living in this world, but I don't let them get the best of me. I'm not going to go out here and fornicate and I know my worth. You're not going to lay down with me and give me no future faking nothing. You can future fake your fakeness out of my future. You get what I'm saying? You got to be strong when it comes to principalities. See, I've been around narcs all my life. I didn't know y'all call it a narc, but those are demons, unclean spirits. But if we want to talk about it in the narc term, I'll be my guest. But I came from a dysfunctional family. I know how it goes. You don't get no love. You don't get no communication. You don't get no you can't get no type of understanding. They ain't gonna listen to you. The only thing they're gonna do is divide everybody up. You ain't a rapper of your own. Now we all a cake over here that believe. Go against them. Watch what they do for you. That's why a lot of people don't like going against their families. Hey, so be it. If it's gonna cause me to heal, then guess what? I'm ready to affect this. It's going to be an infection because I'm ready to spread it. Because you can't heal properly until like I always say, go back home. Somebody in your home hurted you. Majority rule. Everybody ain't been hurt, and hand clap if you haven't. And if you're mistreating your parents, then shame on you because you don't know how it feels not to have good parents. Some people got the best parents ever, and they will give their parents the business. Their parents be shaking. They robbed me. They stole from me. They took from me. They got this. They got that. My kids did it to me. Not my oldest son, but my other two. Man, they robbed me from everything. And guess what? Look where. Well, now she's gone, but that was her choice. I tried to talk it out of it, whatever, but she didn't want to live no more. I couldn't stop that. She was a 30-year-old. I couldn't stop her decisions. My son that's in prison. I try to stop him from going to prison. Boy, you don't understand what's going to happen if you go to prison. You're going to lose your freedom. You're going to lose this. But when Satan is on you and Satan can use you, people don't understand that. They don't understand. They don't see the danger that we see. Or if you go down that road right there, something's going to happen. You don't see it. When Satan is full blown on somebody's life, they don't see the consequences ahead of them. Only thing they're seeing is I'm starving. I'm looking for money. If somebody greedy for money, it's some addictions. It ain't just I need you to pay some bills. Because I done seen a lot of the women I've been around and observed, they are tell a man, oh, my car broke down. But when you think that money can rule and money can control somebody, you're being had too. You being deceived because a lot of women deceive men too for money, and men are giving just so they can get what the cookie. The cookie ain't that important because once you finish, guess what? The cookie jar empty, and now they're going singing a song, la 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 la. They're going right on down another pathway and get some more. But see, that's an unbeliever. I once was an unbeliever. I didn't understand my worth. I never understand the word my worth. I never heard that kind of talk until God woke me up and be like, you need to study. And I started studying, following the spirit, whatever, whatever. But see, the thing about people, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, I got to say this. A lot of people lose their blessings by thinking of the flesh, carnal minded. Oh, she ain't gonna like me because I got no teeth in the back. Or she not gonna like me because I got arthritis. Or she not gonna like me because I got something in my heart. Or she not gonna like me because I got headaches. Or that is That's a sickness, because everybody is not the same. And see, when you done ran across so many people that think the same, operate the same, you're gonna think that everybody the same. Everybody is not the same. You're gonna one day run into somebody that can change your whole entire world, but being as though for so long you felt bad about yourself, or somebody told you you ain't no good, or somebody told you you're too fat, you're too this, you're too that, ain't nobody gonna want you if you ain't got this, ain't nobody gonna want. Everybody don't think about physical things. Spiritual people don't think about physical things. Before I was spiritual, I never thought about physical things. Physical things never moved me. I wanted to see what you were without those physical things. And that's what people finally don't get, is people don't care about money. We are the money. We have to make the money. Give me a second. I got a drink. We got to make the money. We are the money. The job can't get done without you. I don't care if you're working from home, you on your computer, kick, 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 kick. That work can't get done through this technology without that person. I don't care how many robots. That robot got to have some type of voice command to help it keep going. Siri, I ain't got Siri, but excuse me, Siri, play touch and touch. All right. Touch and touch by such and such. I used to have all them electronics for my kids. Series, turn the heat up on 70. Okay, the heat is on 70. Keep, 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 keep. We are getting away from our own creation because of technology. Nobody want to love, nobody want to show love. Everybody got bad intentions. Not everybody, but got bad intentions for whatever they in. Y'all getting into marriage you're not happy with, or we can't we under God's covenant. An unbeliever is not under God's covenant. If you got married and you was an unbeliever, the rules don't apply to you all, because y'all are not married under a divine connection. You're married under Satan's bull. You married for what? Because they got a business. You married them because she's shake nights, or she got a business, or her network, or her network, or her net worth. You're married for all wrong reasons. So how are you gonna say, oh, we connected under God, when you know you're connected under Satan's bull? So you can't be out here, oh, they cheating on me. You might have got them from somebody else, or she might have got that man from somebody else. But everybody won't tell it that way. When I was in my last 10-year relationship, he was married. I didn't care, because I was like, I'm not gonna stay with him. I'm only doing this because of my kids. I wasn't gonna stay with him because we were hurting each other real bad. I'm not one to back down, and see, I was toxic too. So if you cheat on me, okay, you got you somebody. Okay, keep on going, keep on going. I'm observing too. Who? Okay, I'll find one. Let him go, 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 go. One thing about me, a person be like, y'all are abusive. I wasn't abusive. I showed the abuser you can get abused also. Those are called narc injuries. And I gave so many, not with sleeping with men, but family, work, whatever. I gave a lot of injuries. You know why? Because somebody got to show them that you can't keep doing and keep hurting people. Because see, toxic people hurt. They're testers too. They test you a lot. They're going to see if you're going to take them back. Don't take them people back. Them people ain't trying to heal. They can tell you whatever they want to tell you. I tell y'all all, words, if you can get yourself strong against words, that narc can't do nothing with you. The only thing that narc can do is try to take your life, but you do not allow that narc to even get close to you to take your life. You move out of the town. I moved away from North Carolina. I was like, man, where I'm going at, father? He said, you got to go back to Maryland. Maryland, I don't want to go back there. That's where they hurt me at before. I had to come back here to what? Heal. I had to heal. I had to get all of this hurt that I was taking around with me, not even thinking I'm hurt. I'm thinking I'm good. But when them wounds start getting open and I could smell the infection, and I'm talking spiritually, I was like, oh, I was wounded from childhood. Man, no wonder these generational demons on me. No wonder every time I get in a relationship, it don't last. No wonder when I get around a person, I can't be around them. I had a detachment problem. I can detach real quick. I detach cold turkey. When I see you even looking like you're trying to hurt me, I'll back off. I do not allow you to stay in my life because I know how toxic abuse can affect your ability to even think straight, talk straight, move straight. You all kinds of crooked. Toxic behavior is not what you want. Some people live for it. Some people die in it. But guess what? You don't have to die in it. You don't have to live for it. You have to apply pressure. When that man or woman come back around that hurted you, you're going to allow them to come back in and love to hurt away. Then they're going to leave you while you still hurting because they're not coming back there. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry what I did to you. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna make this right, and they done ghost you for a month or two, it ain't no way you gonna heal in 2 months. It ain't. You can't even heal in 6 months. It take years. It took me 5 years on this healing journey. Five. From 2019 to now for me to learn all of the ins and outs and what I gotta do and what I can't do and what I need to do and how to discipline myself. God put the works on me. You telling me that was a painful healing journey. So now that I'm healed, if I date for data. I date for red flags. I date for white flags. I date for green flags. I date for yellow flags, a warning sign like that beacon sign, that beacon signal. You got to watch what you do. Observe. They're observing you. Believe me now, and all they want to hear is something hurtful. They don't want to hear you powering up. They want to hear what hurts you. Oh, my ex, he just did me so dirty, and I don't trust no more. That's a wrong thing. You don't trust no more. So that narc gonna be like, oh, yeah, she got trust issues. So I got to make her trust me. So they know how to do this. They are masters at what they do. Those are Satan kids because they full blast with it. So you go and telling them all this, then oh yeah, tell me more. They only listening to all the hurt you're gonna talk about. Y'all got to stop talking about your hurt and go heal. And then when you come out in the world and ready to date or do whatever you're gonna do, you will know what to look for: the red, the yellow, and the green. It's three colors, y'all, because y'all say the red flags, y'all say the yellow flags, the green flags. No, don't go to the green. Let's go right now. There's a stop sign. You stop there for 6 months. I'm a 6 month person. I it takes me 6 months. I have to, because in 6 months I know either they're gonna come through with the come through or they're gonna block the come through. And if they're blocking the come through, you got to leave that person. You can't just mess around with that person and wait on them to get right. If they ain't already ready, like the dude A say, what you trying to build a boo? I start laughing. Y'all, I'm real comical too. You up there trying to build a boo, you trying to put your fantasies on your boo. And boo gonna go along with the boo boo stuff. They're gonna take pictures with you, they're gonna laugh with you, they're gonna cut up with you, they're gonna go around your friends, they're gonna go around your family. But guess what you gotta do? You sitting up there, oh, they love me, they around my family, they coming to eat, we're going to have dates, and you just told that demon that you got trust issues. You just told that demon that that man or woman came in your life and left you without anything, kept you down, this and that. They listens to this. You can't be talking about your ex to nobody you knew anyways. What are you talking about your ex to somebody new anyway? You telling that narc right there, I just need you to love my hurt away. That's basically what you're saying. So guess what they're not gonna do? They're gonna start kissing on you. They're gonna start getting ugly on you. And y'all know what I mean by ugly. We can't talk all that kind of stuff up here. But they're gonna get ugly on you. They're gonna love their hurt away. Now you are in a big old lust bubble because that's all it is. Flesh to flesh. Spirit, like, yes, yes. That 15, 20, 30 minutes, however long y'all go, or however long it lasts. Now you in love because you're hurting. So you thinking that person gonna come in and feel sorry for you? No, you gotta feel sorry for you. Giving up your girl is not gonna make anybody love you anymore, any less. It's only gonna dig another wound. It's only gonna cut another wound on you. Now you mad with that man or that woman. But you had a whole trail of men and women you done gave yourself to, because you're just not gonna give yourself to every and anybody. So now you pointing fingers. Now you're projecting. It's his fault. He came in my life and he hurt me over and over and over and over again. Why you keep opening the door over and over and over again with the same old feelings? You are allowing the narc to stop your healing journey. Not the narc, because you can block them. You can block your phone. That's what the block button for. Unblocking for what? Is they really showing you something to unblock them? And first of all, I'm not gonna unblock you. Not if I'm blocking you. You're blocked for a reason. Now, if you ain't hurt me, now me, I have to calm down on my blocking, because the way I feel now, everybody can get it. If you coming in my life with any foolery, you can get it. I'm not gonna waste no time in giving it to you. Just like you ain't waste no time trying to come in and give it to me. I'm not gonna waste no time in blocking you and detaching from you, because things of that nature. What Apple ID? What are they talking about? Apple ID. Don't share it on it. But when people come into your life, and you just got to be disciplined. If you can discipline your sex game, you can discipline anything. That is one of the biggest weapons for toxic people, is get you in that bedroom. Because getting you in that bedroom is just something about that a connection with your demons from your childhood and their demons from their childhood. This is a spiritual battle. We in a spiritual war. This ain't about the flesh and blood. We're in a spiritual battle, and you got to get on your grind. Crying and all that, suck that crying up. Don't cry in front of that toxic person. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, that is one of the weakest points of your life. If you know you can ready bust out crying, you better go in that bathroom somewhere. Oh, you hurt me. You think I'm gonna cry to the abuser? Never. You never bow to the abuser, because that's what you're basically doing. You're bowing to the abuser. You telling them, "Oh, I need you. Oh, where you at? Please help me. Please, I need you. I need you. Where you at?" Texting them all nights. Yes, you got to be. How you doing, Grace to Glory? You got to be over the mind games. That's why you got to unanchor. I did a short today with unanchoring. You don't need, nobody need to be rewinding. You need to be fast forward. Every day you should be fast. Even when them thoughts come, find something to shake them thoughts. You don't have to sit on them thoughts. You don't have to let them thoughts even tear you down. They are going to tear you down until you know what you're fighting. Once you know how to fight back, you can fight back with silence. Now, they don't like the silent treatment. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the silent treatment is one of their ugly. They can't stand the silent treatment. I try to get people to get hard on the solid treatment. If you can master the solid treatment, you can master a narc. Simple as that. The narc only giving the silent treatment for a few weeks, maybe a few months. But see, you giving me a silent treatment for a few months. I don't even know why you coming back to talk. Anyways, anyways, I always say, look at it like you trying to eat your own vomit. Who want to eat vomit off the floor? Eat. So you look at the narc as vomit. When they hurt you like that, oh, I love you. Oh, baby, we're going to share a life together. We're going to be in rocking chairs. My ex used to say, we're going to be in rocking chairs. Sorry, y'all, but I have to talk hard and strong, but I am laughing because that's what I used to do. My ex used to say, "We're gonna be in rocking chairs," and in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna be in rocking chairs, baby." And he all smiling. I'm like myself, "You're gonna be rocking by yourself because I'm ready to find a way out." Us women, we know how to find a way out. You should be having a plan A and B, anyways, especially if you know that that person is coming in to and fro communicating when they're ready to communicate. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something I discovered since I've been single and observing and going through a lot of stuff. I discovered the older cats, older women and older men, the older cats now, they are stuck in their ways. They're like old dogs. They don't want to know. They don't want to know new things. They just like a couch potato. They got so much control that they want to have like older men. I get a lot of approaches from older men. I don't mind older men. I mean, I thought older men would be better, but the older men are just like the younger dudes. They stuck in their ways. They want to text you when they want to text you. They want to talk to you when I want to talk. Honey, go ahead and get up off my telephone. See, y'all got to be you got to be blunt with these people. I wouldn't do a young dude because he gonna want mommy. I'm not your mommy, child. I don't recall you coming out of my womb. I don't recall me even putting a pamper on you. So I'm not even gonna play mommy. I'm over the mommy stage. My kids are grown and one is gone. So I'm not putting no pamper, no powder, no pacifier. You ain't getting no milk out of these because I didn't breastfeed when I had my own children. So I know you ain't finna get no breastfeeding over here. See, y'all got to understand when they come in your life, they're supposed to come in as a man and they're supposed to come in as a woman. I'm doing unisex. It ain't no respect to persons with me because it's both sides. You got some women that is full blown and you got some men that's full blown. But what we need to be is the best version of ourselves. We done gave darkness too much. We done gave these unclean spirits too much of our time. And we got to chill out. We got to get stable. We got to get our mental on point because a good mental can take you anywhere. You can go anywhere if your mental is strong. All those attacks that I had from October to now, I should not be still standing on some real stuff. I was thinking about it today. I was texting myself talking about all the things I went through from October. And it was all on me like a ton of bricks. October, I had to go to the murder trial with my oldest son. Then my son that was in prison, he was wearing me to death, cash up, cash up, cash up. Then he going a whole 2 days after my daughter died. The prison calling me. I had to deal with my daughter death, just getting out of going to court with my oldest son. Then I had my family attacks, 2 flat tires back to back, police reports. Then I had to go to court because of owing this and owing that. They dismissed it. That's why God is really great. He's very great if you trust him. They dismissed it. I walked out, give me more time to get things settled. I'm trying to relocate. I'm trying to figure out ways to move. It's a lot, but I'm not letting it take me down. One day at a time, 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour, one half an hour at a time. You don't let all of this stuff burden you. I'm not letting all that stuff that happened to me burden me. I love my daughter. God knows I do. He know I did. But I couldn't save her. She had to want this saving. She had to get on board. Yes, she knew Jesus, but Satan had her too far gone where Jesus was over there. I know Jesus, but mom, 1 minute save me, pray for me. Then the next day, I don't need no prayer. I don't need no help. Those unclean spirits will make you unstable and double-minded in all your ways. You'll be like a boat rocking. Is you gonna tilt over or you gonna control the rocking? See, we're putting too much on ourselves. We don't want to heal because we're trying to take shortcuts because it burns so bad. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn, baby, burn. That's what makes you stronger. But when that toxic person done got your goodies, got your finances, done took you out, done left you for dead, guess what? What you gonna do? You gonna let that same abuser back in? They're not coming in to give you closure because they ain't even got closure. They're looking for closure too, but their closure is coming in, lying, getting what they want, ghost you, give you the silent treatment, don't text you back, may text you back, giving you all of these words. Oh, they like this love song. They told me they like this love song. This is where they get your mind anchored at. They come back and you done told them what songs you like, what shirts you like, what heels you've been looking for. They even get you in a home. They even get you a brand new car. That's to keep your mind anchored and keep your focus off of who they really are. No, stop taking gifts. Gifts is not what y'all need to take anyway. Stop taking cash apps or whatever they send you. I don't want nothing from you. And if they get harsh with you, 911. Or go get you a defense class. Or go take a Target where you know how to shoot guns. I did that too. I used to be a security guard and everything. I got a lot of traits under my belt, talents under my belt. But guess what? One thing a person was not going to do, come in and beat me down, use me, misuse me. The only ones did that was my kids. And I allowed them to do that because they didn't know my childhood. But when they start doing it too much, I had to let them know, listen, you don't know what I went through. I had to let them know as grown adults, look, you don't know what mommy been through. It's time for mommy to have a grown talk with you as grown people. And when I start telling my kids all that I went through, it made them bitter. But then they understood, and my daughter was like, "Oh, I didn't know you went through all that. You didn't act like it." Of course not. That's not a burden I'm going to put on y'all until you of age and you understand. I never told my kids about my childhood until 2 years ago when I told them about my childhood. They never knew how I came up because it wasn't their business. And I knew if I told them that, being as though they love me so much, it would have made bitterness towards the family. I didn't need them to get bitter towards the family because the family didn't abuse them, they abused me and everybody else that came in my life until I turned Narc on them. I got it in my Narc mode. I put down my empathy. I closed it up. I closed up my caring. I closed up my understanding. I closed up my love. And I went in Narc time. Cold hearted. You got to go cold hearted. And cold hearted is no contact, in solid treatment, and block them off of everything because they're going to hurt you over and over and over and over. And we know when you're getting with them. I had a couple of people that I was trying to do the one-on-ones with, and I got a lot of women at one time, and they were calling me and they was like, he did me like this, he did me like that, I'm done with him, can you please help me? I said, I'm gonna give y'all 6 months. I'm gonna see how you move in 6 months. Every time I got one of them clients that disappeared. And I'm like, they got him. Then it was off of social media. I said, they got him. Got him back in the group. Oh, you trying to take my woman away from me? Oh, you giving my woman nasty advice? Nasty advice? Oh, they'll try to flip on you. Because the women tell them everything that they told that person. That's why I tell people, listen, if you ain't ready to heal, do not waste my time. Because people that really want to heal, you're blocking them. I don't need to hear your sad stories. I need to hear your story to become joyful, not sad. Because you ain't gonna never heal always crying of a sad story. And I'm not being smart, but I'm being honest. Because listen, toxic people is not caring about nothing of you. Giving finances here. Give me 1,000 here. I got this here. You got 10,000 here. No, you're buying love. And love is not purchasable. You can't purchase love. Love is something that is with an action, is priceless. And a lot of people don't have it because you stop in your progress. You getting there, but then the north, what you think you doing? I'm trying to heal. What? Who's talking that foolishness in your head? Who you talking to and you ain't tell me who you talking to? What you talking about? Hey, Felix, how you doing? Yes, yes. Yes, you got to. I like that. You got to. It's real. Because they get nasty with you, and people will throw any weapon formed against me shall not prosper. I had people say that to me a couple of days. I said, is you ready for what you're saying? Satan can't do nothing here. I said, are you ready for what you saying? Because see, Satan will challenge you. Or you said you don't care, you ain't worried about what he throw at you. Satan listen to that stuff. And Satan can throw some things that'll knock you to your knees. One situation I went through from October to now, it would have broke many people. Losing a child would have broke you to your knees. Believe me, that's one horrible pain. Man, that pain right there, I don't want that on nobody. But being still, God knew I can take it. God knew I'm not going to get bitter about it. God knew I ain't going to turn hateful. I'm not going to be mad. Even all those attacks that them people did to me, I'm not mad with them people. I just got to stay away from them. And they my in-laws. They ain't my family. They my in-laws. Y'all know them in-laws can be something different too. It's like it's a never-ending story. It's all in a circle. Like everybody is hungry. Hungry for spiritual healing, hungry for empathy, hungry for love, hungry for compassion, understanding. But guess what? You're going about it the wrong way. You're hungry for the wrong things. You got to be hungry for healing. See, I'm hungry for healing. And when God said you got to do it this way, you got to detach, you got to move on, you got to get out of this relationship, you got to close that relationship, you got to walk away from your kids. That was the hardest thing ever to do is walk away from my children. I was like, not my kids. You got to walk. I had to walk. I had to obey God. Because if I would have disobeyed God, guess what? I no matter you would never know where I would have landed. I don't even know where I would have landed. I could have been in the cuckoo house. It was meant for me to go crazy. Satan was trying to drive me insane, but he didn't know me. I mean, he knew me, but the people he used didn't know me. He knew me. He knew they didn't know me. She's strong in the spiritual realm, but when people don't understand the spiritual realm and they just see this little old woman, I'm just saying it like that, little old lady, for the younger, and then for the flesh, I'm almost 50. Next year I'll be 50. Oh, she's old, or you a cougar. They calls me a cougar. I'm like, what is a cougar? When I found out what a cougar was, I was like, hold it. I'm a Black Panther. I am nowhere a cougar. They got names for everything around here. Young boys, I like an older woman, especially an older woman about her business. Oh, mm, I'm 25. Ooh. My son 25. I'm 32. My son 31, be 32 in May. What I look like trying to get a father figure for my kids and they're the same age. Now, if I was in darkness, I probably would have did something stupid like that. We done did a lot of stupid things, and I'm not ashamed of what I did because I did it. I never hide what I did. I used to be like when I would chop it up with a dude, if I did have somebody I like, and they go around and tell everybody, I used to go with her. They'll come be like, Siobhan, you went with him? Who that? Excuse me, y'all. I would be like, damn, who that? I never had that man before, and I don't know what that man talking about. And I'm saying to myself, he's telling it? No, you married, I'm married. What we doing? We both gonna get into trouble. That's why I say with men, men can't hold back. If they feeling you, they ain't gonna hold back. If that man really wants you, and I'm telling you, it was men willing to walk out of their marriages. I want a woman just like you. Yeah, that was. I would do that. Grace to glory, I would. They'd be like, if they're thinking we're gonna be together, I'm just trying to have something on the side because home is cutting up. And I can't let them with home no more. So you're gonna be a side piece. I'm gonna be a side piece. That's what unbelievers do. So I was an unbeliever. So I was like, they be like, Shimon, that dude say you and him been together. Who? No. And then especially if you like them and then you going with them or you dating them or whatever y'all call it for 6 months and then they give up the breadstick and you give up the cookie and they talking all this freaky stuff and then they're telling you their freak game is great and then you get with them and that freak game is off. Now I'm about to freak out because lie to me. No, you are not. I thank you. I appreciate you. Doing pretty good considering all I've been through. I'm still healing myself. Just want to show some love and appreciate for what you're doing over here. I'm about to eat and go to bed. Well, guess what? Have a great night, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Heal. That's what we do over here. Enjoy. You say you're about to eat. Enjoy your food and have a great night. Listen, don't let the narcs in because the narcs is like bed bugs. They bite. They bite hard. They bite you in your sleep and they leave marks on you. So look at a narc as a bed bug. They are bed bugs. Let them go. Get the heat up kill them. I had to find that out. My ex mama had them. I'm being honest. My ex mama had bed bugs. Them bugs is tough. I never heard of it. Not being smart, but me and my baby boy that's in prison right now, he said, Mom, we were laying on a chair. He said, Mom, get up. I think our lights got cut off that time. Giving all my money out to my kids and everything and forgot to pay the light bill. And click up, they went. I done been through it. So we're going to stay with his mama. And you're struggling. Why? I'm struggling tomorrow. I can't even see what they're saying. It's gonna probably have to come up a little bit. Why are you struggling? Don't be struggling. Is it a good thing? Is you struggling to get away, or are you struggling? I didn't know how you're struggling, sunshine. Because don't be struggling, not by no words. If that North bet, and you bet the North, look at that like that's a trophy too. You know how they say I add you to the list, you on my list too. So you got to give the North what the North give back to you. That's just how you got to be with them. If they come in that, oh, I can get me another one, and I can too. You ain't the only man or woman walking around this earth. Wait till I heal. See, if you go in healing and you wait and wait and wait patiently, you best believe God gonna bring you somebody that'll knock that narc to their knees. And especially if you was a good soul, if you was real good to that narc, showed up for that narc, loved that narc, cherished that narc, fill that narc with compassion like spas do, give them massages and all that, and you care for that narc, and then that narc busts you in your face. He's a bed bug, she's a bed bug. So when they come back, what? What you want? We gonna fight this out, or we gonna walk it out? What we doing? See, you got to get on that grind. You can't let them come in and just give you these sub stories. Well, they use this. I was in jail. You was in jail. Why ain't get no collect call then? I'm Yes, they're like bed bugs. Them things bites. I'm telling you, I never my son pulled that thing up on on his Google. He the one learned me how to get on Google and look up things. And he said, I got it. He caught one. He said, here it is, mom, right here. He said, this bug is in stage 5. I said, what that mean? He said, they suck your blood. We had marks all in our back, warps all in the back. I said, I never get my lights cut off again. I make sure the light bill, the first thing I pay, because I ain't living in nobody's house. And right to this day, people be like, why are you sitting outside? That stuff will give you PTSD. See, stuff like that is triggering. You sitting on a chair, and people won't even tell you they got these bed bugs. They won't tell you nothing. They'll just let you come right on and come on in. No, you don't invite nobody in your house, and you got such vicious little teeny creatures as that biting the life out of you. Them bed bugs is tough. I never get my lights cut off again. No, sir. I ain't partying. I ain't getting no liquor. I ain't buying no clothes. I ain't getting lights, everything. I start paying everything on time. Ain't no more extensions. Ain't no nothing. Because I ain't getting bit no more. Them things is vicious. So look at a narc as a bed bug. I'm dead serious. Them things come in and them demons on them too. They not knowing because everybody don't know about the spiritual realm. I didn't even know. I just kept saying, why am I always in these relationships and they don't work? My second relationship, y'all don't hear me talk about it much, but that second relationship was something deep. I always overlook somebody's sicknesses, which you don't supposed to look at nobody's sicknesses, but honey child, that man narcs are very secretive, and then they won't tell you if they got a sickness. He was hiding that he had diabetes. Why would you hide if you got diabetes? That's just something you got to take care of. So if you sick with some type of sickness like that, why would you hide that? If I had sugar, I'd be like, look, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna throw it all on the table. I ain't got no uterus. I'm just saying, I got diabetes. I don't have a uterus. I got a partial hysterectomy in 2012. And that was the best thing could ever done because I ain't want no more kids. No hell. Them kids thought they drove me crazy. I got high blood pressure. When I found out, they say high blood pressure come from salt. I don't even eat salt like that. So I knew that that wasn't it. It was because I was carrying on a lot of lows, a lot of people energies. I had anxieties, I had panic attacks. It would get so bad, my vein, that vein right here, where that thing at? Somewhere. The pulse, how to check the pulse. And that vein right here was like boom, 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 boom. I was trying to walk, almost fell out multiple times until I knew I had a panic attack. I did too. Yes. Don't be ashamed. No, never be ashamed. Never be ashamed of your fallings. Never be ashamed what you've been through, because we all been through it. Don't be ashamed. And if people try to use your past against you, you tell them, what about yours? So you can shut them up real quick. What about your past? You sitting up here throwing my past all up in my face. I'm not finna cry. I'm going to stand up on you. What about your past? Evidently something you're hiding, so critical, or throwing that critical, I mean that constructive criticism at you. You trying to tear me up, because that's what Satan do. He use people to stop your growth. So if he can stop your growth here, and you already here, so you trying to get a little up the steps, and Satan keep knocking you back down the steps. Satan send people in your life to stop you from moving forward. It's gonna be family, if it's children, if it's grandparents. But let me tell y'all something. Today I made a delivery to one of my customers. They love me to death. They be like, "Can I pick you, Siobhan? Siobhan, I want you." They give me nice ratings, on our deliveries. We get nice ratings. I got 5 star. People say, "I want you, you're God sent." Because when I go to these people houses, I know these people are hurting. We are all hurting in this world. But I went to this lady today, and I say, "Mama," I always call elderly women mama. I'd be like, "Mama, where you want me to put these bags?" And she looked at me. She was putting the stuff in the refrigerator. She said, "Siobhan, ain't nobody called me mama in a long time." I said, "Well, guess what? Is it all right for me to call you mama?" She said, "Baby, you made me feel good," because they lost their son at the age of 21. She was like, "It just made me feel good that somebody called me that." And in my head, when I got in the car, I said, we trying to make our mothers to love us. Y'all trying to make daddies to love you. You trying to make grandparents to love you, your siblings to love you, family, period, to love you. But guess what? It's so many people out here that's looking for love. You don't have to worry about if your mama don't love you. It's somebody willing to be your mama, because a lot of people haven't had kids. It's a lot of people willing to have siblings because they ain't got no siblings. They the only child. So they looking for another person that want to be your brother or your sister. You don't have to keep asking the abuser to come back and love you. Kick rocks with no socks. And I hope you bust your toenails off as you walk up that door with no socks. So when I tell people all that all the time, kick rocks with no socks. Get up out of my face before I throw a rock in your forehead. See, I didn't play. I did. And then when they leave, and I lock the door, then I'll be like, then I'll break down. Then boy, I'll be trying to hold that cry in, boy. But I can get it. I master that. You know you want to cry. I ain't telling y'all it ain't gonna hurt, but before in their face, you better be mm. And then when they get out the house, you lock that door. I'm breaking down. I'm rolling all around the floor, dirt all in my hair. I might kick the wall. I might kick me some rocks with no socks. But you stand your grounds in front of them. I'm telling you, stand your grounds. Believe me, when you close that door on them and you block them and you quit communicating with them, you best to believe they in there. You see them with their, and if you ever notice, their fingernails, they bite them all the way down to the white meat, sore as ever, because they nervous. They're a nervous wreck. Some of them, they bite their teeth. I seen people chew on their tongues. Nerves bad because then I've done a lot of foolery. That's the same way you got to be. I want you so bad. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. Oh, in front of them, I don't love you. My ex used to tell me, I don't know what I don't know. I know what possessed him to do it, but Satan always give it a try. Don't think Satan ain't gonna still try you. He would tell me, ain't nobody want you. Hmm. Somebody wants you. And the ones that do want you, they trash. That's what I used to say. I did used to say that. Whoever do want you, they trash because your sex game ain't no good. This ain't no good. Or they don't like when you come back at them. Oh, you mouthy. So are you. They'll record you when they upset you. No, you won't. I'm recording you back. See, you got to play. Well, I'm not an unbeliever no more. I'm a believer, so I don't go in none of that no more. But I used to give injuries. Now, I didn't do too much giving my body out. But if I found the mate, y'all ever seen that movie Species, where that girl was an alien? Well, she was human and she was an alien, and she would go around sniffing for the men to mate with, but she couldn't find them. And when she get the men that was sick, she'll kill them or they'll try to attack her. Y'all go check that movie out. That's what you can smell them demons. They stinks. They stinks real bad. They do. They got a stinky attitude. They cry all the time. Everybody done hurt them, but they in there lying to you to hurt you. You got to stand up to them bed bugs. You got to stand up to them bed bugs because see, they not noticeable, but you will sure feel it. You got to stand up to them. Don't be playing with them. No. Like me, I really admire my friend, but my friend got on my last nerve. I blocked them. I blocked them off my social media. No, sir, I'm not having it. You ain't finna play with my life. And he was cool. He was real cool, and he always still cool. I had to block him though. We ain't talking. We ain't doing nothing because I don't play games, especially if you a man. If a man don't play games, you should know what you like and what you don't like. I don't want no man that's vulnerable. A man that's vulnerable can't lead me. I need a man that's going to lead me, guide me, and I can trust in him. And I know he coming, but I'm not going to sit there and put all my eggs in a basket on this man right here. I'm going to just sit here and cry over. I'm going to sit, honey, every day I wake up, I thank God for my life and I enjoy my life. I'm not going to sit around here worrying about what no man is doing. I ain't got time for that. That ain't none of my business. Now, if you want me to join with you as that person, as that mate or partner or whatever, that's cool. But we ain't finna play no games. We too old. Too old to play. I'm definitely, I got 49% on my life. And I don't know how much percent is left. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my life. And ain't nobody gonna come in and take what I work with God. See, God was working on me, but I had to put in work too. I'm not gonna go and get into a relationship and then I'll go all the way down the drain. I don't work for what? To get hurt? I'm not gonna get hurt anyways. But still, you want a man that you can trust. Us women want a man that can lead and lead the right way. How can you submit to someone that's unstable? They're gonna lead you all over the woods. They're gonna leave you stranded over here. They're gonna take the camper over there. They're gonna take the food over there, the grill over there with the grizzly bears. They done took the RV and it's over there with Annabelle, and you stranded. Now you got to go in survival mode. You might got to eat your couple of snails. You got to eat your couple of spiders. You got to endure some things you don't want to endure because you let that bed bug in. And you got them carrying out furniture. Because you know when them bed bugs get in your furniture, you got to burn that crap. You got to set them bugs on fire. Whoosh. I used to love fire, y'all. I did. I love that fire. Fire can do some damage. And if you made me mad, I know how to throw that gasoline. You know how y'all get the gas? Don't do this, but I'm just saying that's how crucial I was. Get the gasoline in the bottle and stick that rag in there and like that thing. That stuff really works, y'all. Boom, boom. I was a fire crazy type of female and didn't play. Cause that messed with my heart. I gave you my heart, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna take it. You're gonna take my heart. Here, I'm gonna take care of it. Then you go take my heart, place it in your heart, and leave me with your fragile heart, broken heart, all kinds of things in your heart. And now I got to worry all of that stuff. No, I'm not. I'm gonna burn it. Boom. My ex. I never forget. I caught him cheating. Me and my daughter was in the car, caught him cheating. He left the house during the holiday. I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes. Store right down the street. He ain't come back for 2 or 3 hours. So I'm like, man, this man is at it again, ain't he? This no lie. This is this a real event. So my daughter, I said, let's get in the car. Let's go find this dude. I'm riding around Lumberton trying to figure out where this dude at. So on my way back home, I got tired. On my way back home, my daughter said, "There he go, right over there." I said, took the car and that the woman sitting on the side of the passenger seat. I jumped right in the front seat. I said, "Who you?" "We family." I said, "You ain't family." Before I could snatch her, she got out the car. He didn't even know I was in the car. Oh, he walking out the convenience store, had a pack of cigarettes and some money in his hand. When he opened up that door, I said, "Oh, you looking for me?" I was real vicious, y'all. I took my foot and looked at. He got in the car. I got in the back. My daughter got in the front. And y'all, I was hitting him. Bam, bam. I was an angry female. That's before God converted me. I'm hitting him while he driving. I got so angry, I put the car in park while it was going. So he got out the car. Me and him squared up, squared up. My daughter came on the other side. He thought she was going to hit him. I guess he struck at her. This is no lie, y'all. I got in my car. My rage was so bad. That's why I said I thank God every day I did not serve jail time or I was not in the graveyard. I turned that car around. I had an Impala. I put that to the metal, that pedal to the metal. I was doing 90 miles per hour. You could hear the motor race. That man looked back and he went through a cabbage field because North Carolina down south, they got cabbage field and stuff. Y'all, he ran through that cabbage field. That Impala was in the cabbage field, y'all. Listen, cabbage all in the fender, the wheels, and everything. I said, wait a minute. This man took off. He got into one of my co-workers' house at that time. I said, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. They was like, Siobhan, I ain't never seen you like that. Y'all, the car had cabbage, branches and everything. When I finished running that man crazy, when that man started walking, his shoe sole was off. I'm sorry, but that man's shoe sole was flapping like this. I done ran the man out of his shoes. Bro, you ain't finna do it. I wasn't no jokes. Oh boy. That man, that man said, I ain't going back to that female. That female gonna kill me. Sure enough, you wanna cheat? You wanna play with me? Man, no, that's why I never go looking for him. Cause you never know what you gonna get into. But when I got back to the house, y'all cabbage stuck all up in there and everything. I said, girl, you was a sick one. He gonna come calling. Can I get some money out the bank? I said, not before I kill you. If you get some money, it's gonna be because you're gonna need it for a medical problem. Well, I did some crazy stuff, y'all, but I got to go, y'all. I love y'all so much. But listen, listen, keep your heads up because once you heal and you can laugh at it, you know you on the right path. I'm being They are vampires. Venus, they are vampires. They will suck the soul out of you. But no, they won't. Them, they didn't get no blood. If they get my blood, it may kill them. You heard me. You know, vampires is on the movie, they allergic to silver, right? You got that silver blood. Bite me. Yeah, bite me right here. Bite me all up in there. Get the bite. And as soon as they bite you, they busted because you got that silver blood. Yes, sir. Here's what you do. I'm telling you, that's how, they don't like you to laugh at them because they know that they're funny. I laugh at them. They used to get mad with me. They had that smirk. I give them a hard laugh because guess what? I'm ready to give you an injury you will never forget. And you got to, you got to. But I love you all. I love y'all. Y'all stay strong too. And thank you. I got to keep it real. I keep it a bill over here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna turn nothing. Listen, that's the only way you know how to heal if people keep it real. See, they be on these internets talking about get a homes. You manifesting this, man. Listen, we're gonna throw this manifestation to the side right now because I got bed bugs and vampires and werewolves on me. We got to get these silver stakes and we got to get busy. Stab them in the heart. They hate it. But I love you all. Much love, much love. Y'all have a great night. I am. And guess what? If you got children, kiss them babies for me. Because we ain't doing no bed bugs, baby. See ya.